So what you see here is the mountain, and this is all granite. All this stuff right here is granite. And there's quartz crystals and all kinds of different minerals and stuff in this stuff. And I was told that this is, up on this mountain, is the best filter that you could ever have. The guy that told me this, and they have a well, the water comes straight up from the ground. And I am telling you that this is the best water I have ever tasted in my life. Yeah, this water is the most fantastic water that you could ever imagine tasting. It's just fantastic. I've been drinking it non-stop since we got here yesterday. But this granite is a perfect filter. And he told me that you could drop human waste into the ground, and before it flows 10 feet, it's completely neutralized and filtered through. So I'm going to grab me a bag or two of that granite before we leave and have it with me. So I'm just heading down the mountain. There are people who live, ooh, look at this. There are people who live around here. I am trying to get video of a lot of the plants that I see. This is a gorgeous violety purple color. I hope the coloring is coming in really good with this video. But I'm trying to video as much of the wildlife and plants and that I can. But I'm just going to walk down the mountain a little bit on this road and try to video some stuff and just kind of let you guys see, basically show you how blessed I am at me getting to do this. I love these kind of pieces of wood that's sitting out here. Old stumps and root systems that's set out and just dried away. I would love to have some of this in my front yard whenever we decide to settle down somewhere. So I guess now I know where to come and get it, right? I would really love to wonder, oh, I love the smell of this pine, I'm telling you. Oh, it's so fantastic. I would love to be able to just walk into these woods here and take you through some of the woodlands here on this mountain. But the guy that we're staying with doesn't own this property. Other people own the property, and apparently people tend to be a little bit touchy about people walking on their property around here. So I don't want to interfere or mess with anybody. So I don't think that I'm going to wander off the road or wander off of his property. I don't want to upset anybody. And here we go. Now, this is actually blue, and I'm not sure if this is what I'm thinking it is, but there is a law in a lot of states that if you see purple paint, that signifies a property line, and that's just as good as a no trespassing sign. And it's just as legal, by the way, in states that have that. Now, I'm not sure if that's what that is, or whether they're marking trees to be cut down, but that could be the purple paint law. I don't know if they have that here. I know Indiana is starting to work on having that in some aspects. Now, that's an aspen tree. Michelle said it's called a shaking aspen. You hear that clicking? So if you hear a clicking noise, those are grasshoppers. But this is an aspen tree. And I got myself a little bit, a few of the leaves, and I've got me a small branch of aspen that I'm going to take back with me and put in my little apothecary area when we get settled down. I also got me a small little piece of pine. And I'm telling you what, the smell of this pine is just phenomenal out here. It is so fantastic. I am going to walk over here and remain on the road so we can look down. Oh, wow, what's this? Now that looks awesome. I don't know what that is, but it looks freaking cool. I don't know. That may have to sit there. I may have to pick that up on the way back. I don't know. Look at that. Oh, look at this, everybody. Look at that mountain in the background. Holy cow. Yeah, Michelle's up at the house. She's not feeling well. We're thinking she got a little bit of altitude sickness. So she's staying up there. Now, I will have to say that coming around the mountains and through the mountains at first, I started to get a little bit of a headache and felt a little bit medicine heady. I mean, you know how you feel when you take medicine without eating. I started to feel that way a little bit, but honestly, I just told myself, nope, ain't gonna do it, and it stopped. And I've been feeling fine ever since. I told Michelle, I said, that's how I did it. I just told myself no. And she kind of chuckled and said, well, I'm glad that worked for you. But yeah, that really works for me on a lot of things. Pain, it works a lot of times for pain, determination, desire to do something. I just say, you know, I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to be stopped. And I'm not. Here comes a truck, so let's turn this off for a minute.